Do you live in the Haut-Saint-François region of Quebec? Are you looking for some particular services or programs for you and your young family? Maybe you're looking for an organization that both reflects and develops your feeling of belonging to your community. If you answered yes to any of these questions, well, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy today's conversation. Hello again, Ed Humphrey here with a brand new episode of About Townshippers. And today I want to come clean. I really like sweet onions. Oh yeah, I put them in everything. Now I know it's kind of weird, but I think that the English-speaking community of the Eastern Townships is kind of like a sweet onion. Lots of really good layers, you know? Oh, maybe I should have mentioned it was more like a layered cake, a really good dessert with lots of layers and lots of great ingredients. Regardless, the key words here are great layers and great ingredients. Living in a minority situation, it sometimes takes, well, a bit of maneuvering to go from one layer to the next and to learn about all the ingredients, which are actually the great services that are there for you as English speakers. So in a nutshell, that's what we do here at About Townshippers. We help you get the services that you and your family are looking for. So today I'm speaking with Jacky Mathieu, who is an animatrice, an animator with La Relève du Haut-Saint-François. Now we're talking here about a dynamic and really well-rooted community organization whose core mission is to improve the quality of life of young families in the Haut-Saint-François RCM by offering a whole variety of activities, services, and programs. So let's jump in. Well, good morning, Jacky. Welcome to About Townshippers.
Good morning, Ed.
Jacky, La Relève du Haut-Saint-François has really become, somewhat of a staple in the RCM of Haut-Saint-François. So for those who may not be that familiar with the organization, maybe you could give us your best 2-minute sales pitch about what role you guys play in the community.
La Relève du Haut-Saint-François is a family organization. We offer services in the 14 municipalities in the Haut-Saint-François area. We offer different activities such as coffee breaks, walk-in daycares for children from 18 months to about 5 years old. We offer all the services both in English and in French.
Okay.
We have a team that we are 5 of us. We have our director, we have 3 animators, and we also have 2 outreach workers, one for the French community and one for the English community.
Now you're an animator, right?
Yes, I am.
So do you work throughout the whole area, or do you specify one area?
I have specific areas, which I have Scottstown, Barrie, Sawyerville, and Cookshire. So basically, I have all the English families that I work with. Okay, and a little bit of French too. We have 3 service points in the Haut-Saint-François area where we can do animator activities. We have one in Scottstown, one in Cookshire, and often in East Angus, they offer us free spaces for our activities too. Okay. We also have the Eastern Township School Boards, Barrie School and in Sawyerville that open doors for us, like often for us.
Okay. Now, when we were preparing for this interview, we always have a bit of a chat before we start the interviews. You had mentioned that your programming has, understandably changed quite a bit during the pandemic. So, what would you say is the major change, and how does that affect your clientele?
Well, before the pandemic, we could basically go into any area, whatever, but with it shutting down on March, we really had to reach out to these families and find ways to reach out, knowing that they were going to need to talk, to vent, or whatever. So we got quite familiar with Zoom. That pretty much was something that helped us a lot. We also did activities towards the end of the summer where we were doing in the parks, where we kept our distances and wearing our masks and all. So this is basically, and I think we're going to continue with that.
Now, Jacky, as an animator, you work in different areas of the RCM and you work with both English and French clientele. But what has been, or have there been any challenges approaching the English-speaking communities?
Well, I think the biggest challenge for the English communities is that they want to be sure that the service that I'm offering them, it is in English. And I think they're they've been hurt in the past, and they think, well, maybe it's when I get there, it's not going to be what I expect. So I think basically it's like really trusting them, letting them trust me that I'm going to really offer them a service in English. I see the families that do come, they are like, wow, okay, thank you. Like they really are grateful.
Is there anything that would surprise us about La Relève du Haut-Saint-François, whether it's in the services or the role in the community?
Well, I think what would surprise lots of people is the baby bazaar that it's in spring every year that we organize. We attract over 1,000 people from the Haut-Saint-François, from the Montérégie, Sherbrooke area. I mean, people come from everywhere to come here to see it. So most people don't know that we are the organizations for that.
And what is that, what's involved in that event?
The Baby Bazaar is really, it's, I would say, a huge garage sale, but it's really tables where people bring baby stuff that they want to sell. There's a section for that, and then there's another section for arts and crafts where people sell things for children. And it's
Okay.
it's a family day because we have like bouncy castles, we have makeup for children. It's a really fun activity for the whole family that people pass the whole day there. We can have a canteen there for lunch, and it's really a fun day. We even have animals that come, a farm that comes and brings their animals, so they get to pet some certain animals.
Now, Jacky, you mentioned there's about 1,000 people that show up for that annual event.
Yes, there's even more, but yeah,
So
from everywhere.
So they come from everywhere then.
For sure, yeah. We share it on Facebook, and word gets to everyone, and it's a huge event.
Now, a huge event which probably didn't take place this year, did it?
Sadly, no. This year we had to cancel, which was pretty sad because we really worked throughout the year on this project, and then so yeah, it's this year we had to cancel. So next year.
Next year. And that's a hard event to do virtually, isn't it?
Oh yeah, kind of.
And with that big of an event, I would assume that the whole team takes part in that, right? The whole
team, and we even have volunteers, a group of volunteers that they help us too. So we have tons of people that help us.
If someone wants to learn more about all the services that you guys offer, if there's a new family that moves into the area, if how would one go about getting the necessary information or getting a hold of you guys?
Well, we're really active on Facebook, so Facebook would probably be your best bet for us. You can get us at La Relève du Haut-Saint-François. Just search us on Facebook.
That's for the organization. Okay.
Yes. Or you can contact me personally at Jacky Animatrice La Relève HSF.
So there's a Facebook page for the organization, and you have a Facebook page as well.
For my work, yeah.
Okay. And is there a phone number?
Yes, you can contact us at 819-875-5050.
And I believe there's another way as well. You have your website.
We have our website, and you can just La Relève du Haut-Saint-François.
Okay. And are you guys accepting visitors or walk-ins right now?
We are accepting, but you have to wear your mask. So.
Okay. Jacky Mathieu, you're animatrice or animator at La Relève du Haut-Saint-François. And I'd like to thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. And we'll put this out in the universe, and you guys are going to get tons of calls and new clients. And
I hope so. Thank you so much, Ed.
You take care. You have a great day.
You too. Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much. Bye.
Well, if you have a young family, if you live in the Haut-Saint-François RCM, and if you're looking for, daycare services or reading activities or any other services for your young children or for yourself as parents, contact Jacky Mathieu or one of her colleagues at Le Relève du Haut-Saint-François. Now, if you've enjoyed today's clip, please click on the like button, and we'd really appreciate it if you could help us promote La Relève and all the other great community initiatives in the townships by sharing our videos. My name is Ed Humphrey, and yes, today, for better or for worse, I did talk about sweet onions. Well, we'll see you next time for a brand new episode of About Townshippers. Take care.